It's Baba. No, that's not it. What's up, my little goomies and my little Babas? It's Kiki, and today I'm joined with Olivia.
Hey.
Olive, Livy, all those different things. She's my neighbor.
Yes.
And today we're discussing personalities. We don't know what we're discussing really, truly.
No.
We're just
gonna wing it.
Yeah, okay. No, first we could talk about what is... We'll do like the 16 personalities first. Like, what is mine? What do you think mine is? Because I don't know much about this. She's crazy about it. I swear she's like, get into it, but like that's not what's happening. I haven't.
Oh man. I just attacked her.
Yeah, I haven't really gotten into it. I don't know much about it, but she does, so like, inform me.
I don't really know as well about the people I'm really close to. It's harder to type them.
Yeah.
It's I know you too much.
Yeah, no, whenever I looked into 16 personalities or Enneagrams or however the heck you pronounce it, but it's hard to identify myself. I've had to ask other people while I was doing this, what do you think I fall into?
Oh yeah.
Because I feel looking into your own self is hard.
Especially when it's subconscious stuff
and
that you're just oh, this is every day, you don't really think about
and things
that.
You don't want to admit. You're is that really me? I don't the Enneagrams, that's so personal that I don't even want people knowing my type. But I'm gonna say it
Yeah.
anyways. What did we say I was? Type 4 wing 3 or something?
Yeah, so if you don't know Enneagram, it's 9 personalities, and it looks at your internal motivations for things. So a type 4 is the individualist. How would you describe a type 4 for yourself?
I don't know. I should look up what it actually said. Let's look this up.
I'm also a type 4, so
but
we're the
our
special
wings are
snowflakes.
different. Our wings are different.
Right.
Type 4 Enneagram.
So the wing is the number next to the number you have, so it's either below or above by 1. So if she's a type 4, it would be wing 3, or you could be wing 5, which is what I am.
By the way, sorry about the airplanes. We live by an airport. Okay, anyways. Okay. So type 4, their basic fear is that they have no identity or personal significance. And then their basic desire is to find themselves and their significance. Which I feel is actually so true for me. Because recently I've realized that I needed to find myself. And when I found myself, I finally felt happy.
Yeah.
I was really content. And I was oh, I know what I like. I know how I what makes me happy. And when I did that, I've gone overall so much better.
That's awesome.
Which is I know it's great because I didn't know what was missing. I had no idea that was missing. But as soon as I found that, I was immediately happy, and I knew that was the missing piece in my life. Because I always knew, hey, there's something missing in my life, but what is it? And how am I supposed to find this? And, I talk about this all the time. She's heard about this, but, exercise. Everyone at school knows that, that's become a really big thing, and I'm always talking about it, how I have to do this, I have to do that. But when I finally did it, and I committed to it, it wasn't just, I guess it wasn't just, a journey of, getting fit. I mean, yeah, that's what's happening is but it was such a mental,
it's something that really makes you happy.
Yeah, and I I'm way more mentally healthier, and it wasn't because I'm exercising, that doesn't affect, but I've learned other things about myself.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah, type 4s, there's a fear that they don't have, and there's something missing, so type 4s are constantly trying to figure out what is missing.
And I've done that. I've always done that.
I've always done that too.
But I never was it's just weird to say hey guys, this is my fear. Hello, welcome to my world, guys. This is
something.
It's so personal.
Kind of keep,
but
yeah,
we're getting personal here. Okay, so
whether you like it or not.
Yeah, whether you like it or not. I'm not gonna read the overview because it's a book. So
Yeah, so if you're interested, link that below, I guess.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, I'm going to read their healthiest, like, what they're at their healthiest level, because there's different levels of healthy. I'm going to read the healthiest, and then I'm going to read, like, the least healthy. Okay. So at their best, they're profoundly creative, expressing the personal and the universal possibly in a work of art, inspired, self-renewing, and regenerating, able to transform all of their experiences into something valuable, self-creative. So, like, that's at their best. And at their worst, a level 9, despairing, feel hopeless, and become self-destructive, possibly abusing alcohol or drugs to escape. In the extreme, emotional breakdown or suicide is likely. Generally corresponds to depressive and narcissistic personality
Okay, we can break that down. Let's just start at, like, the level 7. So this would be, like, when your dreams fail and you're like mad at yourself because you're not happy where you're at, and then
but I was
type
definitely
4s
there
tend to, like, usually isolate themselves, like, kind of shut out the world whenever they get there.
Yeah.
And, like,
and those of you guys who know me, like, you know that I definitely do that. Because, like, I'm not comfortable enough, and I don't feel the need to talk about it, even if everyone's like, oh, talk about it. When it comes down to things, like, when it comes, at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna be by myself. I'm not gonna go, like, express my emotions and just be like, oh my god, I feel so bad. Like,
yeah.
it doesn't help. I've been there, done that. It doesn't help.
It just kind of
it
makes
feels like you're
worse
burdening someone
because
else. It's like, oh, you now know this. Like, now it's your job to fix it. Like, that's what but no, it's not. Like, it's my job. I feel like it's personally my job to fix it.
Do you like feel like you can't trust people with that information?
Yes and no. Usually, it's just like, I feel like you don't need to know that. Like, it's my personal thing. Why do you need to know this? But also, like, yeah, sometimes I feel like people are gonna, like, use it against me, or, like, they're gonna look at me differently because, like, I'm this happy, cheerful, weird girl, and it's like, okay, now she's just, like, I don't know.
That's, like, the expectation they had of you, or, like, the idea that they had.
But then, like, if they know that personal stuff, I feel violated.
Yeah.
Because it's like, wow, you really know me that much. Like, that's just weird. To me, that's uncomfortable. That's an uncomfortable state.
I want to tell certain people, but not, like, everyone.
Yeah, there's people I open up to for sure. Like, but it's become less and less of a thing of, like, I'm going to tell you what's wrong.
Yeah.
But,
like, I would tell you, especially because,
yeah,
like, usually it's kind of a similar thing that we're going through.
It's so weird because even no matter, like, even when she was at college, we were experiencing the same thing. Like, I mean, there's, like, similar, not the same exact thing, but there was similar things that we were going through, similar feelings, even though our situations were different. We're like, I'm in high school, I'm a junior in high school, about to be a senior, woo! Anyway, and then she's like she's a college student. Wait, you're about to be a junior? She's about to be a junior in college, and, like, obviously, those, like, our mental states, or, like, our situation is completely different. Like, that's so different. But yet, we've still, and we're like 3 years apart. Like, typically, people aren't experiencing the same thing when we're on such a different level in life.
Right.
But even, like, years and years ago, there was still, like, that same feeling. So, like, I think it's, like, it makes sense. It kind of makes sense that we're the same type. Because, like, we had the same internal fears, so we're gonna be, like, experiencing or, like, fearing or just, like, I don't know, feeling similar things regardless of the situation. Like, I feel like that's definitely. So, I want to do, like,
see, Enneagram is so negative.
Like,
it is. A lot of it is just, like, things you just, don't want to know about yourself.
Yeah, like, whenever I found out my type, I was like, ew, what? No, like, I don't want to know this. Like, I don't want anyone to know it. Like, I don't want people to know my type. Like, it feels like it's, like, violating and stuff.
It's almost like you look at your type as like kind of like gross. Like
Yeah.
to me personally, like type 4s just seemed really like selfish and like ew. I
Yeah.
don't know. Just like, oh, you think you're different? You think you're special?
But like at the end of the day, like yes, I do. Like, I think I am. Like I'm being honest. I think I'm one of at this point now. Like I'm so cocky. It's like not even funny.
No, but you're confident.
No, I'm very confident, but sometimes I'm just like cocky. And oh my gosh, playing rude. We're trying to film. No, but like I used to not be like that. But again, like going back to the whole like exercise journey. I'm just gonna say this because like that's just been like my life-changing event. But like now I'm so confident that no one. I was talking to my mom about this. I was literally like, no one can bully me because I'm literally too confident for you to bring my soul down.
Yep.
Because I'm just like, okay, like you're not telling me anything that's true, or like
Yep.
I don't agree with you, so you're not like. I don't get offended because I personally do not believe that. Like, I believe I'm a great person. I believe that I look good. I believe that, like, all of this stuff, just, like,
Yeah.
it's really funny.
And that kind of goes into the wing 3. Sorry.
That's okay.
Like, your wing 3-ness.
Yeah, let's,
Do you want to talk about?
So, hold on. Where's the wings? Like,
Oh, that's kind of something you just
Type
research on your
4.
own, I guess.
no, wing 3. Okay,
I'm a ring 5, so.
here we go. Enneagrams. Okay. This is just, like, on a random website. Okay. Well, like, that's kind of what you have to do. The hell? Okay. Yeah, and I've definitely become, because this is saying stuff about being, like, introverted, I have definitely become so much, I used to be a complete extrovert, no doubt about it. Now I'm more introverted than I am extroverted. Okay. So, like, I don't know.
So, wing 3 is
You
like.
can just explain it. You
kind
know
of-
this.
The wing 3, I mean, the type 3 is called the achiever, right?
No, I think it's a risk and catch. I don't know. Okay, wait. Type 4, wing 3 are, no, never mind.
Oh, no, I mean, like, the actual type 3 is called the achiever.
Yeah, I think so.
So, like, type 3 is really, like, they're kind of image conscious, like, they like attention.
Hold on. I don't know what the heck is happening.
What?
Oh, never mind. It's just, like, lighting things.
Okay.
We're good.
Type 3s like the attention.
Okay, I have become, like, way
But-
more, like, give me attention,
Yeah.
but it's not been, like, it hasn't, it's only been, like, one person, so, like, I guess that's,
Well, I just mean you're like, with the 4, with the wing 3, it's like you want to be seen as weird. Like,
yeah, for sure.
type 4 wing 5s are more like introverted and like
Yeah,
the weirdness is more inside.
yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. Like, you just like.
I'm, like, openly weird. Like, I'm, like,
Yeah.
especially now at school. I used to not be like this till, like, like, this is going to become, like, a common theme. I'm just going to be, like, until this journey happened. You guys know what journey I'm talking about. But anyways, like, so, like, I was always weird, super weird. You know this. But, like, not everyone did. But now everyone knows this because I'm just, like, I'm so open about it. I'm, like, this is who I am. Like, why am I hiding that? I have no reason to hide that. I make weird voices. I do all those things. Like, I'm weird. And, like, that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, please know that. I don't want you to think I'm a norm. I'm just, like, the same, like, a normal person. Like, yeah, that's...
Yeah.
I was like, it's not who I am. Why
Do
would
you
I-
like? Okay, this is something. Oh my gosh. So we are like really similar, and because we've known each other for so long, I think that's a part of it for sure.
Yeah.
So whenever like we spend a lot of time together, we say the same things
At
we
the same
repeat-
exact time, and like there's points and times where we're just walking in silence, and then all of a sudden we'll sing a song. But it's not. No.
Yeah.
It's not just we'll sing a song. No, we'll sing a song the wrong way on purpose, and it'll be the same way, and it's just like, how does that even happen? Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy, and it gets really. like, we don't do it as much anymore because we just don't see each other as often, but, like, when she wasn't at college, I swear every day, like, we would just say the same thing all the time.
And we got annoyed.
Yeah, eventually got to
Because
the
it's
point
like, I
where,
want to be an individual. See, we're not even individuals because
No,
we
like,
said that.
exactly, like, I want to be an individual. That's what we've said. We were just getting so annoyed, and then, like, it hasn't been like that.
So, type 4s want to be seen as individuals, but I, like, also like relating to people.
Yeah, I do too.
I like, I don't want to be, like, disconnected from other people.
No.
It's just, I want to have a specific identity that's, like,
Yeah.
that's who I am.
Like, something that really annoys me is, like, so, at school, right, my brother went to SciTech, that's where I go to school, my brother went to SciTech before me, and so all of these teachers, like, they knew him, and so they're like, they'll be reading off the list, and they'll be like, oh, it's Jimmy's sister. Oh, it's Jimmy's little sister. Oh, are you Jimmy's little sister? It's like, no, my name is Nikki Sarah. Like, that's what I it's just like, I'm not his sister. I mean, I am his sister, don't get me wrong, but, like, that's not my identity. My identity is Nikki. I'm my own person. I'm not Jimmy's little sister. Like, that's like, definitely been a big thing. Like, I want to be my own person, not just, like, someone you connect to just because, like, you really like Jimmy.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a paradox, because, like, we do care what people think.
Yeah.
We care that they see us that way. But, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, it's definitely confusing. This is definitely like, wait, but you just said this. It's like, I know what I just said, but I also mean this. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like, I want you to think of me as an individual, but, like, I have this thing that I want you to do, so, yeah. So your
Wing 5. So they're the investigator. They're very, like, curious about understanding the world.
Oh, that's so true, though. Like, that's definitely you.
Definitely.
Like, there's points in
It's
time
more
where
like
I'm just
a
like,
research focus. Like,
maybe
I
that's
observe
why.
things a lot. So people have told me that I'm really quiet, like, all of my life.
Yeah.
Because I'm just, like, kind of watching.
I mean, yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, you definitely like knowledge.
Oh, I love knowledge. I love, okay, if we're in a conversation, like, I love to know things about it so I can just be like, bam, 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 like, this is what's happening, this is the facts, this is, so I can contribute to the conversation.
Right.
I like to know that. I like to know a plethora of different, like, things. But I never really dive deep in like you do of, like, in a certain topic.
Yeah.
Like, I more so broaden my knowledge, but I don't, like, dig 10 feet into it. Like, you're, like, 100 feet down, and I'm, like,
there's no limits.
I'm
like,
crying when I'm, like, 5 feet under. Like, that's,
yeah, like, I want to see the dark depths of the sea that, like, no one's ever been to.
yeah, like, that's not me. I don't even have time for that. I have no
exactly.
patience.
It's like time.
I have no time
I'm like,
for that.
what's time?
I have no patience for that.
Yeah.
I really don't. Like, just get this done. Like, that's all I want to do is just, and then go on to the next thing or do what I want to do.
Yeah, that's the 3. Like, they like to get things done. Like,
Yeah.
I don't do things enough.
No. I gotta do things.
Yeah.
I have to do things. If I'm not doing something, I feel like I'm going crazy. But, like, things can't drag on. Even if I like the subject, like, it can't, like, for instance, watching a TV show. I'll be binging a show, like, bam, 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 and then all of a sudden, I'll just quit. For no reason. It's not like I lost interest or anything. I'll just quit. And I've done that so many times, it kind of frustrates me.
Like, nothing in your life, like, stopped it.
No, nothing in my life stopped it. I'll just stop out of nowhere. And then I won't go again just because, like, I don't know. I'm just, like, on to the next. And, like, what bothers my parents or, like, Jimmy is, like, so we have TV shows that we need to watch and we're, like, behind and all this stuff. I cannot sit through episodes. Like, I gotta watch 2 and I'm done. Like, I just,
That's like an attention thing, almost. Or is it, like, because you are attentive to, like, doing things?
it's, like, I think it's kind of both.
Yeah.
Like, by this, but the first episode, I might not ever be on my phone, but the second episode, I'm on my phone almost the entire time. Like, I'm paying attention, don't get me wrong. I heard what they said. Like, I'm not paying attention. But I just, like, can't be doing just one thing at one time. Like, that bothers me. Like, I need to be doing
This
multiple
generation
things.
is so like that, though. Like, I'm even like that, too. Like,
Yeah. I have to be multitasking at all times. I don't feel right if I, like, I don't know. I also don't like just sitting somewhere.
So, like, you would hate meditation, right?
Oh, I hate meditation. I can't just sit somewhere. Like, that's not a thing for me. No. Meditation is not a thing. And it's like, yoga, not a thing. Because it's just, like, so, like, it's so slow. Like, I'm very, like, fast-paced type of person. Like, I just need to... But, like, meditation is just, like, ooh, I can't do it. No, I don't. Maybe, like, I need it.
Yeah, maybe you need it.
But, like, I don't want to do that because that's, like, I have no interest in just sitting there quiet, like, obviously.
The problem for me with meditation is, like, I don't know, like, if I'm doing it right. Like,
well, I swear to God,
I don't know.
People are like, oh, I have this, like,
Am I
emotional,
supposed to be
spiritual,
learning
like,
something?
thing, and I'm
Like-
just, while meditating, and I'm just sitting there, like, okay, I just feel like I'm just sitting in silence for no reason.
Like, maybe your meditation is something else, and other people need that.
My meditation is not, like, the stereotypical meditation. My meditation is exercise.
Yeah.
Back to that again, like, for sure. Definitely that. But we can go back into, like, type 2. I talk a lot. It's all about me right now. I mean, it is my channel, but, like, I definitely talk a lot. Okay.
Oh, no, she talks a lot.
I
But I don't mind
shut
it.
up.
I like it. Like, I don't mind
Because
it.
you're more quiet.
But
like, don't
some
get me
people
wrong.
who talk a lot are annoying. But I don't know.
Don't get me wrong, like, I will sit and, like, I love to listen to people. I do love to listen. I have my times where I'm quiet for a long time and I'm just listening. But
You're not
then-
one-dimensional.
No, then once I get started, I can't stop. It's so true, like, I really can't. Yeah, because, like, I also talk in circles. I'm kind of doing that right now, which is, like, I can't, if I'm starting a story, I will never, like, finish that story without having, like, 10 other stories in there. And I might not even finish the story that I started. Because I just get so sidetracked.
I mean, that's more interesting than just being, like, really linear.
Well,
like,
true,
this
like-
happened, then this happened, and then this
like,
happened.
no,
and
I
here's
gotta
the
say, like,
conclusion.
oh, this is happening, and then, oh, and then da-da-da, and I have to get backstories and all this stuff, and then I'll forget what I was talking about.
That's
But it's
okay.
fine, like, it's cool.
That's just you.
Yeah, that's definitely me.
Yeah. Wait, so... Yeah, Enneagram.
Yeah, like,
Were there any other
things.
types that you looked into besides those?
Type 8, which is, like, crazy to even think about.
So there's Enneagram tri-types, where you're, like, one of your main type, like the feeling center, and then you're, like, a thinking center type, and then, like, a body center type, that are, like, the secondary types. So that has to just do her face. She's like, oh my god, it's already more complicated, but
I'm lost. Like, I'm lost already.
it's just, like, you are, you know, your entire, like, thing is your feeling center, but,
What?
like,
My mind is
type
too
4,
small.
right?
Yeah.
That's a part of the feeling center.
Okay, yeah.
But
Oh, yeah,
you
'cause
also
there's
use
three different,
thinking.
like, yeah,
and you also
there's-
use
Yes,
your
okay,
gut,
I remember
so-
this. Like, it wasn't it, like, 1, 9, and 8 are in a thing?
Yeah, those are the gut, body, instinct center, I think it's called.
Yeah, like, 8s are crazy. So are 7s, but, like, 8s are, like, they're, like,
They're inspiring, but
Yeah.
I'm definitely not one.
at times I wish I was one, but then I'm like, no, like, they seem crazy. But, like, that's just the extreme. Like, that's what Enneagrams are. Like, it's just, like, it's not going into everything about, but that's, like, yeah.
Yeah, so. That could be a part of your tri-type, though. Like, you could be, like, a 4, like, I don't know,
A 4, 3,
7, 8 or something. Or maybe I don't know.
Yeah. No, I do, like, see some things, like, of myself in that. But, you know, it doesn't, I don't know. Yeah. I haven't done much research.
Yeah, exactly. I can't, like,
So I can't say, like, oh, this is what I am, this is what I am, this is what I am, and this is what she is. Like, that's not,
yeah.
I definitely haven't done that. Okay, type 5. More about type 5.
Okay.
I mean, no, type 4, wing 5. Like,
Yeah.
more about your wing.
Yeah, I really don't know, like, that much about Enneagram either, but I know more than her. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Well, what type do you think is the most interesting and why?
interesting?
Yeah, the most interesting.
I don't really like any of the Enneagrams.
I
to be
don't like.
honest.
Okay, my least favorite is the one with the really overly friendly
The helper?
the helper.
Type
like,
2s.
Yeah, type. I knew it was type 2 or type 3. Yeah, type 2s drive me up the fucking wall.
That's interesting.
I just can't. I can't stand it. Like, they're just too. They're too. Like, that's all I can say about it. Is I can't stand them.
I don't like unhealthy type 2s a lot because they're very smothering.
Yeah.
They need to be needed. So
Yeah. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't
like
talk
even
to
if
me.
you're like not that close with them, they think that like they somehow deserve attention. I don't know.
What's the narcissistic type?
It's not really a narcissistic type, but I would say
Oh.
that type 8.
Yeah, I was just about to say
like,
type 8s
control
have
and, like-
narcissism. Like, at their worst level, there's narcissism in it.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
But they can be also very protective
Yeah.
and like such. There's dogs. They're so cute.
I know, they're so cute.
Type 4s aren't like narcissistic, but they can be
Yeah.
sort of self-absorbed at their worst, like
Yeah.
because they need to be alone,
Yeah.
and like some people want to know what's going on with them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And obviously people take that personally. I would too.
What?
Like if you just like don't want to talk to people for no reason. But it is
Oh,
a
yeah,
reason.
but I do
There's
that.
a reason.
I do
it's
that.
just like
And people do get offended.
yeah.
And it's not a personal thing.
I feel
don't
bad.
Don't take it personally. Like, I just don't want to talk to you.
Like I need
my
have
space.
this time. Otherwise I wouldn't be a good person around you. I wouldn't be like the person you want me to be. So.
Yeah.
I'd be worse.
When I'm with somebody for so long, but it really doesn't happen with you. I don't know. I feel like it's because we feel the same. I don't know. But like I don't need as much space from her than I do most people. I don't need as much space. I don't know why that is. But there are some people that if I spend a certain amount of time with them, like I am in such a bad mood and everything about that annoys me. Everything they do, either I feel. Aw, what? What does this mean? Hold on. Okay. Oh, there's 25 minutes left. This is crazy. I'm sorry about what happened. Like, our footage ran out.
So yeah.
So-
Sorry.
We're gonna go. Okay. Alright. We were talking about, like, just, like, spending
Type
so
4
much
is
time.
just going off the grid and shutting you out.
Yeah.
We live in the city.
Yeah, they, like, shut people out sometimes. And it's like, we don't mean to hurt you. It's not about you. Again, like I said before, do not take it personally. It's just what we need to be.
We're dramatic, okay?
Oh my god, I am so dramatic sometimes. It's so funny. And she knows that, like, she's always saying, like, oh my god, you're so dramatic.
Like she is more dramatic about little things,
Yeah.
I guess.
But when it comes to, like, serious things, like, I'm not gonna be dramatic at all.
Well, it depends.
Well, like, what have I been dramatic about?
Like you're not
serious
dramatic
things?
about like events that happen, like or like I don't know if your family like there's something happening in her family, like
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
she's not. She
I'm
doesn't.
just sort of tell her the story, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, and I can't. I
don't know what to
oh my
do.
gosh, like that's not me. That's not me. But when I'm saying a story that means nothing and there's no importance to it, really, I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. Like I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Like da 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 da. Like I'm just like, when it comes to non-serious things, I am dramatic.
Yeah, you're dramatic. Or, yeah, dramatic about serious things, but then you're not. Like, it only happens, like, you'll react to it right when it's happening, and then afterwards you'll be okay.
Yeah, like, if it's, yeah.
I just feel like right
For
away,
sure.
maybe, but that's natural.
Yeah, I feel like everyone does that.
When you first find out
Well,
about something.
a lot of people.
Yeah.
Not
Some people
everyone.
I don't
Some
get,
people,
like,
yeah.
they're just, like, not, like, they don't seem emotional about anything. Like, they can just, like, go on with their day. Or
Yeah, and I'm like, how are you not affected by this?
it's like they're dead inside. I don't know.
I feel that. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I find it very hard to understand and connect with people, and then other times I can connect with them 110% of the way.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the same way, but I don't know. I'm a little bit more, like, not sappy. I don't know.
Sappy. I'm sappy. Yeah, no, you are more sappy.
More, not compassionate. You're very compassionate. I don't know.
But there are times where I just, like,
You just don't.
I don't
get
care.
affected by it.
And then,
Yeah.
I'm like, if I'm hurting your feelings, I'm not sorry.
But like, you don't cry that much during movies, right?
No.
But you
no,
get
no.
like affected by it, even though you might not cry.
Yeah, I don't cry during movies.
So not that way.
Yeah, I don't really cry during movies.
I feel like the characters' emotions all the time.
However, spoiler alerts, if you haven't watched the Marvel movie, the recent Avengers,
Oh.
do you care if I say anything?
No.
No, because, like, I don't care that you don't care.
Because I'm not really a fan.
Anyways, so the thing is like, with Marvel, I've grown up with these people, you know? It's not just, like, a movie that I just met these people, like, 30 minutes ago and somebody dies. No. Okay, so I've grown up with these people. When I was young, they were there, and now I'm growing with
Yeah,
them.
you have like a personal.
So yeah, I
connection
have
to
a personal
like,
connection with them, and I go to every Marvel movie, and I'm a Marvel fan. We watch Marvel TV shows, all this stuff. So when Tony Stark almost died, me and Jimmy were sitting, and I was like, and I had tears forming, but then he didn't die, so I didn't cry. But if he would have died, I would have been bawling my eyes out. I literally brought up, because I knew people were gonna die. And I said, if Tony Stark dies, like, I knew this because I love him. That's my man.
Yeah.
Okay, I love the dude. So I said, if he's going to die, I'm going to cry. So I literally brought a roll of toilet paper just in case. And I almost needed it. But he didn't die. Like, Doctor Strange came up clutch and saved his life, even though he said he wasn't going to. Sorry, spoiler alert. I don't care. You should have already watched the movie. It's been a while.
Yeah. I mean, if you care, you already watched it. But
Yeah, honestly.
it's not a spoiler if you
It's
haven't
not.
seen it, probably.
Yeah. But, so, yeah.
So yeah, I get really into everything, like whether or not I've had like a personal connection to it for a long time.
Yeah, that's not me.
So I can't even help it, like unless I hate the movie or TV show and like everyone's really bad at acting, it's not convincing. But
Yeah, no.
usually I cry. If there's a sad moment, I'm gonna cry. If there's like a really like amazing happy moment, I'm gonna like feel really happy.
Okay, when there's a really amazing happy moment, like, I feel more happy. And I definitely feel sad, but I just don't cry. But there are times, like, I have cried before in movies. I have cried before in TV shows. All these cars. It's just, like, it doesn't happen to me.
It's interesting.
Like, in Les Miserables, I almost cried, like, 5 times.
Oh my God.
But then when I watched it the second time, I didn't almost cry at all. Like, I was just like, whatever.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. So, hello, I might, like, have to cut this part out because it's been more than 30 seconds.
Okay, we'll just talk loud.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry about the background music.
Can I change, like,
Yeah.
I have, so, type 4s are, like, kind of morbid, I think, as well.
Oh, for sure.
Because we're so, like, emotional and, I don't know, dramatic, that we form sort of connections to things that people don't form connections to. Like, really dark things.
Yes. That's
Like,
definitely a thing, yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's not like we think they're, like, good. It's just...
I'm also, like, I'm so much more attracted to that. Not in, like, a sexual way. I mean, like, it could be. Yeah, sorry, Mom and Dad.
Oh.
Yeah, like, I find that more attractive in many different types of attractiveness ways. Like, it doesn't, you know.
So, something specific, like, or just anything, like,
just anything.
sadistic, masochistic.
It doesn't have to be sadistic, masochistic, messed up, whatever. It could be, like, it totally could be, like, but, you know, it totally could be. But it doesn't have to be.
Okay. So, do you want to talk about, like, the serial killer thing?
Like, finding a lot of interest in serial killers?
Especially, like a few years ago, we used to be really interested in, like, researching serial killers and...
Yeah.
Understanding.
A lot of the books that I've attempted to make have a serial killer in it. They have very dark things involved. In all of the books that I've read, there's always been at least some really dark aspect, and that's just because I find that the most interesting. I don't get me with the romantic bullcrap. Like, I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in the dark stuff. I'm interested in comedy, but, like, I'm really interested in the dark stuff. If you mix dark stuff and comedy, like, please marry me. Literally. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm more romantic. But that actually is the type 4 wing 5. We're literally called the romantic. Or no, the bohemian.
The bohemian.
But we're still
like, or you could do both, because there's, like, multiple names. It's, yeah.
But anyways. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, you're definitely more into that. Like, I'm not into that at all.
Well, I just am a romantic person. Like, not in a traditional, like, cheesy way. Like,
Yeah.
not, like... I don't think romance is, like, material items that you get someone or, like...
that's disgusting. I hate when people...
cheesy,
when people,
like
buy
flowers and...
Flowers are dumb. They're gonna die soon.
Yeah, it's like... especially because you weren't really thinking of that other person. You're just thinking... What is romantic? What's considered romantic? Oh, this is what's considered romantic.
So,
okay,
like, let me buy
that's
you
what I'm
flowers.
gonna get.
But, like,
not
what
special.
I
There's
find
nothing
special is,
about
like,
that.
is, like, I don't know. Have a meaningful conversation with me. Like, do the things that I like to do that you might not necessarily like to do, but you're putting your time into something. Like, you're doing something that you aren't necessarily comfortable in, but you know that I like it, so you're gonna do that. Like, I find that.
So, what is your love language?
The hell does that mean?
Like, you know, you don't know, like, quality time, words of affirmation, like,
I don't.
love language is, like, how you feel most loved, basically. So you feel most loved, like, when people do things that, like
they try
with
things.
you.
They try things. They deal with me. Cause there's times where I feel like I don't know. Like, it's not. I don't really know. I'm at the point in my life where I don't really know.
That's okay.
But, like, I find what I like in somebody is that I know that they care. I'm not gonna go into how I know that they care. I don't really want to talk about that. But, like, I don't really want to talk about that. People who know, and you know why I don't want to talk about that. Talk about that. So, like, anyways. No, but, like, if you are very... I don't want to say aggressive and forceful, but no, like, aggression in a way, like... I don't know how to explain it.
Is it, like, a protective?
In a way, but, like...
They are, like... Well,
I need to know for sure that you care. Like, I need you to put that out there. I don't want you to be overprotective, though. Like, that shit annoys me. Like, I hate that. I hate that. I like freedom. I don't like to be restricted at all. It's just like I need to.
You just want it to
need
be
space.
obvious that they're
But like,
caring.
if you're mad at me, I need you to make it clear. I need you to pull me aside, and I need you to really make sure I know.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I'm not gonna think that you care. Like, if you're silent about something, if you're mad at me and you're just being quiet and you're avoiding the conversation, like, I don't want to deal with that.
Then they don't care enough to tell
Yeah,
you.
they don't care enough. That's what I feel. Like, if you're not making that, even though you might really care and that might be your way of showing it, I'm not gonna think that you care.
That makes sense.
And like, if you're mad at me, like seriously, like tell me, show me somehow, like show me, a way.
Yeah.
But how do you, like, what do you like?
What do you mean, like?
Well, what's your romantic language or whatever?
It depends on the person.
Okay, like with Liam.
With Liam, my boyfriend, I feel like physical touch. Like, if you're like distant physically from someone, it's like you literally feel
no,
that.
I agree. I'm a very touchy person. Like, I need to, like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel that way with other people though.
Me neither. If other people like get off of me, but if I'm like
I don't have to
interested in you, like I'm going to be like all over you. Like I'm gonna be sitting on your lap. I'm gonna be grabbing you. I'm gonna be like just like grabbing your wrist or your hands or like anything.
Yeah.
And just like I need, like I want contact.
She's Italian, so.
Yeah, in case if you couldn't tell by my hand motions and gestures and all that stuff. No, like I need that. So I feel that. I get that.
Yeah. Also, words of affirmation. Like, you were saying they need to tell you how they feel. I feel that way too.
Yeah. I can't have a silent person.
Because it's like, you're expecting them to read your mind. I don't know.
Yeah. No. Yeah, like, don't play games with me. Tell me. Like, I'm not gonna know. I'm not observant. I'm so oblivious to some things. Like, people will say that. Like, I don't know what's going on.
And everyone has their own shit to deal with. Like,
Yeah. Okay, what do you dislike in a relationship? Or friendship? But, like, we're on
what would be like...
yeah, what would be like a turn
yeah, we're
off?
on that now, so...
What would be a turn off?
That's a good question. I mean, someone who just doesn't accept you for who you are. If we're going back to that type 4 thing, too. Like,
oh, yeah, no.
They want you...
Yeah.
If they judge you
Uh-huh.
for, like, something weird you do, or, like, yeah, I've had friends who, like, I couldn't get close to because I would not trust them to get close to.
What I don't like on that is just, like, when they're trying to change me. Like, my personality is generally, like, I seem like I have a flirtatious personality. I'm not flirting with that person, like,
Yeah.
but it may seem like it. But that's just how I talk to people, and if you're not comfortable with that, I can't be in a relationship with you because that trust is a huge thing for me, and I've had experiences where like that person didn't trust me, so like I couldn't open up, I couldn't do all this, I couldn't be in that relationship because of the fact that they didn't trust me, even though I would never cheat. I think that's the worst thing ever, but it might to other people. My flirtatious personality makes it seem like that. Like there's a few people who like I talk to all the time, and people are like, oh, are you like interested in them? And I'm like, no, not at all. They're my friends. They're literally just my friends. I don't think anything more about them. But the way that I talk to people, and the fact that like I'm friends with all guys, like I'm sorry, I can't help it. Like I have all guy friends. Do you want me to get rid of my friends? Because if you do, bye. You can go. Like I'm gonna keep my friends, But I don't. Yeah.
So, like, if they don't know that part of you, and they just think, like, everyone who's, like, really friendly or something
Yeah.
is, like, flirting.
Like, because I have a flirtatious personality, my reputation in school is the school hoe, even though I don't do anything of like that. Like, that's literally my reputation. And that's gotten in the way of, like, relationships because people are like, oh, she's doing this, she's doing that. Well, meanwhile, I'm just having a conversation about, like, I don't know, gym class or math class, but you think that I'm flirting. And that's not happening.
Yeah, people in high school, I think, are a lot worse.
Yeah.
Because it's also like a zoo. you're all around each other, even if you don't want to be. You're kind of in this cage of like. Cool.
Yeah. What has been like not a flaw in your personality, but what do people like assume about you?
That's a good question. I don't care. Like, I feel like you're more obvious about it, but I don't know. It's just like my face almost. Like, I'm like not that like expressive. People think I don't care.
Yeah, you're not. Even if you're talking about something that really excites you,
like
your facial expressions tend to stay the same.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just my face, and I guess I don't know. I've never really had that problem, but I could see that happening.
Yeah. My problem is very clear and open and in the air. But like yours, yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that. But like I've known her for so long, so I know that she does care, and I know that she's a very caring person about things. So like I don't know. I think also like when I first met you, I just thought you were shy.
Well, yeah. We were both pretty shy.
Yeah, we were actually very shy around each other. It was really funny. But that's another story. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there's nothing more to say.
Yeah.
But
it's probably a good way. It's probably getting long anyways. It's over like 30 minutes.
let us know
But that's
what your
okay.
Enneagram type is.
So yeah, let us, my ghost followers, like let us know down below in the comments what your Enneagram type is. Like if you like follow that or if you're interested in it. Yeah. Go subscribe to her channel.
Oh. Yeah. 2
videos.
videos.
Her 2 videos. Her whole 2 videos. It's cool. No one's really gonna come to your channel just because no one watches my channel. But like, that's okay. I like making videos, so like, why not?
Yeah,
Anyways,
good talk.
Again, let's do the stereotypical outros of like, go subscribe, like, comment down below,
But you
all
don't
that
have
stuff. You don't need to. Put the post notification bell because the whatever it's called sucks. The algorithm sucks, so like you need to be posted on that. Anyways,
Alrighty.
bye.
Bye.